Okay, you guys ready?
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. Start bouncing on the balls of your feet. Jumping jacks. Feet shoulder width apart. Squat, raise your right knee. Squat, raise your left knee. Widen your stance. Reach to the sky, take a good stretch. Bring your hands back to your chest. Reach forward, rock back on your heel. Reach up. Reach forward. Reach up. Reach forward. Reach up. Reach forward. Now you're just gonna side lunge, little pulse on the right, side lunge, little pulse on the left. Okay, shoulder width stance with your legs straight. Come down, bring your hands to the floor. Walk all the way out to a push-up position. Push up, raise your right hand up in the air. Push up, raise your left hand up in the air. Walk back to a squat. Stand all the way up. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Straight legs, hands to the floor. Walk all the way out. Push up, rotate right. Push up, rotate left. Walk back to a squat. Stand back up. 2 more. Walk out. Push up, rotate right. Push up, rotate left. Walk back to a squat. 1 more. Bounce on the balls of your feet again. Jumping jacks. High knees. Butt kicks. High knees. Butt kicks. Stand on your left foot. Take your right foot. Raise to the front. Raise to the side. Reach forward, raise behind. Front, side, reach. Front, side, reach. Front, side, reach. 1 more. Switch legs. Stand on your right. Raise your leg to the front. Raise to the side. Reach. Front, side, reach. Front, side, reach. Front, side, reach. Back to bouncing. 2 jumping jacks, 1 squat. Jumping jack, squat. Jumping jack, squat. Jumping jack, squat. And relax. Okay, grab a drink if you need one. Okay, for everyone that's new, or if this is still one of the new times, every time the workout design, for the most part, is the same for this. I just change the exercises every week. So every week you'll get a different workout, but this is resistance training and cardio together is our plan. And so we basically, I do a warm up like I just did, stretch out the whole body. And now we're gonna have 6 exercises that'll work the whole body, but we're gonna be doing it in interval. So it'll be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest for 3 times, and you have a little bit bigger break while I change exercises. And in the middle of the workout, we give out a little trainer tip every week, just hopefully a takeaway that you could incorporate in your life. So I'll give modifications to everything I do too. But if there's something that, if you have a pain, back, knee, foot, anywhere, and I don't give a modification to do that, don't try to do something that hurts, modify it to the best you can to do it at where you're at. Okay, I'm just gonna put myself in the big view here. So for recording purposes. Okay, first exercise, we're gonna want 2 dumbbells for curls. And so what you're gonna do, you're gonna want a little bit of room to each side of you on this one. And so what you're gonna do, 3 curls down here in the squat, just both arms at the same time. Just trying to keep your heels on the floor. 3 squats, and you're just gonna stand up to a stance, and you're gonna shuffle 3 times this way, 3 times back. And if you got enough room where you're at, every time you get to this shuffle, you can switch the way you start, but it's gonna even out as you go anyway. So you sit down on your heels, make sure you're sitting up straight. 3 curls, and then up to a stance, 3 shuffles, 3 shuffles back. Okay, so if your legs start to burn a little too much or your back gets tight, you need to stand up for a second before you get down in between reps. You can do that. So it's just 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. So grab your weight. Round 1. Up. Almost round 1. Okay, ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. So don't go far. Just 15 seconds. Just catch your breath. Round 2, 45 more seconds. Ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. 15 seconds. Last one of these. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, time. Recover, grab drinks, knee one. Okay. So the second exercise here, you can do this with just your body weight. You can use dumbbells if you want, or use dumbbells for part of it. But this is a squat jump, and then a lunge forward with your right leg, lunge forward with your left leg. So it's a squat, down and back up, a squat jump, lunge forward with your right leg, lunge forward with your left leg. So you can do this with just body weight. You can hold on to weight and keep the weight the whole way through, or you can do what I'm gonna do. You can keep the weight for the squats and the squat jumps, and then put the weights down for the forward lunges. So whatever you wanna do, but you're just trying to keep a good pace. 45 seconds, we'll get quite a few reps in. Round one, ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1, time. It's always helpful on these lunges, pretend there's a mirror in front of you. So if you can see your chest in the mirror, it means you got good form. If you can't see your chest in your imaginary mirror, you're bending over. Round two, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover, 15 seconds. Round three. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. Okay. Exercise number 3. Be sure to grab a drink if you need one. So, if you haven't been doing this kind of training and you've been doing more reps, the 45 seconds at first can be really humbling, but I promise you, you get better every time you go. So if you have to take a break before the 45 seconds is up, Just do it. Every time you come back to these, that 45 seconds will go by faster and faster. It's just a different speed, so it takes our body a while to adjust. Okay, this third one is going to be, we're going to be in a plank, and we're going to go back and forth between two exercises. One is coming from a high plank down to a low plank, leading with both arms. And then the second one is going to be an overhead press in the plank, right arm and the left arm. So first one, put the dumbbell out in front of you, and you're going to start in a high plank, and you're going to lead with your right arm, come down to a low plank, back up, and then lead with your left arm, come down to a low plank, back up. And then you're going to grab the dumbbell from in front of you to do a press with your right, switch hands, press with your left. And then you go back to the up down. So right side, left side, right side, left side. So there's lots of ways you can make this a little bit easier. It's just hard to hold the plank that long. Put your knees down. You can say use a dumbbell. You can just use your arm to do the motion. Still going to work your shoulders really well. Okay, round one. So right side, left side, right side, left side, and repeat. Ready, set, go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Round two, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. Last time of this. 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. Grab drink if you need one. I want to get my heart rate up higher than the squats and lunges did. Yeah. Okay. So we have, in the middle of this workout, we have what we call a trainer tip. And so it's something me and my co-organizer and Beyonce, my two co-organizers, we put this on for the last year or so. There's a book out there of tips too that you can find. But our idea is just every time you come back, if you every 2 or 3 times you have a tip we give you and it's a takeaway for you, then it's worth it. So we try to keep this kind of short, but you can find them all at elevatefitnesskc.com. elevatefitnesskc.com. We've got about a year and a half worth of tips on there. So today's is just inspired by Halloween trick-or-treating. For those of you that will be doing any trick-or-treating or any kind of trick-or-treat type with COVID type things this year for Halloween with your kids, this is setting yourself up for success with your own meal plan. And so this is always a time where we can end up with not only having candy today, but candy for the next week because we have too much candy left over. So I have a few simple tips you can follow just to set yourself up for success. So even if you end up having candy on the day your kid goes trick-or-treating, it's not something that takes on forever. So the first tip is for our own trick-or-treaters is don't buy your favorite candy. If you buy your favorite candy, then you're going to hope that there's a lot left and it's going to end up being bad in the end. And so don't grab your favorite candy. Remember, this isn't your candy. This is for the kids that come and trick-or-treat your house or the kids you're giving Halloween candy to. The next one is to be generous when you have trick-or-treaters. Your goal is to run out of candy and not to have a lot left over. So be generous with what you give out so that by the end of the night and you're done having trick-or-treaters, you don't have a ton of candy left to just tempt you forever. And so and if you've had the same trick-or-treaters for years, then you know how much candy to get. So just be smart and think of your future, not just one day. And the other one is to get small portions. So get the fun size thing of everything, get the smallest portions that there are out there to give out so that if you do have some, it's not going to be king size candy bars or a couple candy bars. It's going to be smaller portions. And so think that's a good way to be success and to get more variety for kids too. And the last one is just don't buy too much. And so like I said, you know how many trick-or-treaters you normally have. So be smart about what you set yourself up for so that you want this. If you have a couple pieces of candy, it won't derail you for the whole week unless you have Halloween candy for weeks on months afterwards. So every time we have a holiday coming up and that it can hurt you, so we have Thanksgiving, Christmas parties, holiday parties, things like that coming up, the more you set yourself up for success going into it, the easier you're going to survive, and it's not going to derail you off your fitness plan. So think ahead this year and don't let all the trick-or-treat, all the Halloween candy derail you from what you're doing. So that's the tip for today. ElevateFitnessKC.com, you can find all of them. And we also have Make Fitness a Priority. We have a series of books out there. One of them is 30 Tips. That's a bestseller right now if you look it up on Amazon. But it's 99 cents for the ebook, but it's well worth it. Lots of good stuff in there. Okay. Halfway done. Okay, this one, you're gonna have one weight that you're gonna do single leg, straight leg deadlift with. So this is the movement just like we did in the warm up, like that. And all you're gonna do, you're just gonna make this kind of a cardio workout in your hamstrings. And so this is gonna be a high knee. So all you're gonna do is start with holding the weight up here at your chest. And you're just gonna start with the one leg up and you're gonna switch 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then after the third one, you're just going to bring the dumbbell down to your other foot and raise this foot back behind you, like so. And then bring it back to here, switch 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then deadlift. So you're trying to raise this back leg. The higher you raise this back leg, as you bring this down, the more it's going to work this hamstring muscle we're targeting. So you can do this with the weight. You can do the same thing without a weight. 1, 2, 3, and then get a stretch. Either way. If this is your first time doing this movement, you might try without a weight first. 3 high knees, and then the deadlift. Keep switching sides. Ready, set, go. time. Recover. 15 seconds. Three, two, one, go. Round two. Three, two, one, time. Recover. Last time. Three, two, one, go. Three, two, one, time. Recover. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay, this next one has got a harder version and an easier version to it. So what this is, I'm gonna show you the hardest way first. This is gonna be a hand clap push up, and then you're going to hop from your knees to your feet. And so in a regular push up position, this is the hardest way. You're gonna do a push up with a hand clap, and then come up to your knees and feet, and you're just gonna swing yourself forward to hop up to your feet. So like I said, this is the hardest way. Hand clap, up. And so a little bit easier way, if the hand clap push up and it jumps a little bit too hard, all these I show, if you have to do the modification, it just means you can't do it yet. So keep coming back. All these things you'll eventually be able to work towards. But the easier way, push up position, and you're gonna do a push up, tap one shoulder, push up, tap the other shoulder, and then come up to your knees and come up on one side, come up on the other side, back and forth. So it's a push up, tap, and then from your knees to your feet, knees to feet, right side, left side. So whichever version you wanna do, and there's versions in between there too. So if you wanna do the hand clap push up from your knees, that's a good thing to try too. Secret, just keep going. It's all about your swing. When you swing up, yeah. So you might want to be on carpet or a mat for this one if you haven't done this before. Okay, round one. Ready, set, go. Three, two, one, time. Recover. 3, 2, 1, round 2. Three, two, one, time. Recover. One more. Last set. Ready, go. And time. Recover. Okay. One more exercise. I have a feeling this is going to be the favorite one today. So this is going to be back and forth. Couple animal walks. You're going to do 4. It's going to be back and forth between a bear crawl and a crab walk. So it's supposed to be, to have good technique, the bear crawl, you get your legs the worst, your quads especially, you stay in that 90-degree position. And the crab walk will get your shoulders and triceps the most. Okay, and so it's just quick bursts on both sides. So I'll go this way so you can see, but bear crawl should be hands and feet, but you're trying to stay here with your knees bent. Don't let it come up here too high. So try to stay right here. You're just taking 4 steps, 2 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to flip over to a crab walk, and you got more weight on your hands here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then flip back over. So after several reps, if you realize you're always flipping over one side, your one shoulder is burning more than the other, then start flipping the other direction. Okay, just try to balance it up as much as you can, but just keep going. 4 steps, bear crawl, 4 steps, crab walk. Keep going back and forth. Ready, set, go. Three, two, one, time. So if this one, if it's a little bit too hard to walk in this movement, you can stay in one place and just make these squats like this, and then just turn over and lift yourself up off the ground like that. So that'd be the modification. If it's a little bit too hard to travel, I hit pause so I can tell you that. So we get an extra break on this one. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So here's the modified version. 4 that way, and then come over and just bring your hips down and back up. 4 that way. 3, 2, 1, time. Recover. One more. Last one. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, time. Recover. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay, so if you haven't been here before, that's the workout design mostly every time. I always change it a little bit, but warm up for 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes, 6 exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off for 3 rounds. And then I give us a quick 5 to 10 minute, 5 to 7 minute cool down stretch that we're about to do. So grab some space. Here's take a big deep breath in through your nose, hold at the top, exhale down. So ready? One more of those. Okay, interlock your fingers, reach up to the sky. Bring your hands to your chest. Rock back on your heels, reach forward. Stand back up tall. Reach over the top, one arm. Other side. Widen your stance. Side lunge to the right. Shift over to the left. Turn and lunge to the right. Your left hand down. Take your right hand, raise it up in the air. Put your right hand on the floor, raise your left hand up in the air. Pull your back leg in, sit back on your front heel, bring your chest down to your knee. Turn and lunge to the left. Right hand down, take your left hand, raise it up in the air. Left hand down, right hand up in the air. Pull your back leg in, sit back on your front heel, bring your chest down to your knee. Turn to the front, set your hips down, push your knees out with your elbows. Straighten your legs, bring your hands down to the floor. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Another big deep breath, hands over your head. Stand on your left foot, grab your right foot, pull your heel to your butt. So all these workouts, this Saturday workout is always free, and that's the way we've always done it. And so we do have a fee, and the fee is just for that if you like the workout and you got something out of it, then tell people about it so we can start. That's how we grow. And so that's what the Make Fitness Priority community is for, Switch Legs. It just help share our expertise with everybody. So if you like to work out, tell people about it, come back. And relax. All right, thanks for coming, everybody. Good workout.
Thank you so much, Chad. It was very challenging, but I
good.
liked it. Thank you.
Good, thanks for coming.
Thanks.